Namaste. In today's video, I wanted to share with you an important topic, how to remove your negative thought forms. We all have negative thought forms, and it might not be possible to remove all of it because it's like yin and yang, right? Like we have the positivity and negativity. It's all the energy. It comes and goes. It's in a flow. But the bad part is if it gets stuck with us, so that's something we need to be working on. My name is Priya. I'm very passionate about sharing positivity and empowering everyone to live their life to their fullest. We're all divine beings and we have the capability to live our life the way we want it. So let's make it beautiful together. So let's dive in. Negative thought forms is something that we cannot fully avoid. Okay, we all get that. And sometimes some people actually live with them more often than the positive ones. So the number one thing you need to focus on is awareness. Some people don't even know they are living with negative thoughts all their lifetime. So you need to tune in to yourself and see, and even do this for a few days. Log the number of times you get your negative thought forms, because it's not like the whole day you'll be thinking about something negative, although some people are stuck like that. But make sure you log how many times these negative thought forms come your way. And maybe log this for a week and then see any patterns. What's making you think about these negative patterns? Is it certain people that you interact with, or is it certain emotions that you encounter? So learn about yourself, basically. Learn about your patterns. Once you start reflecting on these, you bring awareness, you are already able to break that cycle of negative thought forms. As soon as you bring the awareness, the negative thought forms are weakened. So basically our ego eats up or feeds into our negative thoughts. So the minute you're aware, that weakness, the strength of the ego lessens a little bit, and then you're able to work with it. So there are people actually who don't know that they have these negative thoughts, and they're always constantly thinking something negative throughout their day. And have you noticed anyone that's basically you see some sort of blessing that came their way and you congratulate them, like they got a new job or a new house or a new relationship, and you congratulate them, and the first reaction they give you is, yeah, but, like they put a but behind, and I'm like, wait, am I not supposed to congratulate you at this time? Should I be taking that away? It's like, it's almost, I feel like they're afraid of feeling good about themselves. They actually feel bad about feeling good about themselves. So if you're one of those people, you need to bring awareness that you're doing this. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in this pattern all the time. Once you're aware of it, then you can kind of work with it. So the first step is awareness. After you're aware that you have these negative thoughts coming your way, the second thing you should do is ask yourself, how is this serving you? Is it serving you any good? If the answer is yes, then okay, you can't really work with that. But most of the time, the answer will be no. The negative thoughts are not serving you in any good, in any good way. So if it's not serving you, then why are you holding on to it? We often have like a pain body, as Eckhart Tolle, I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but I read his books a lot, but he basically says we have a pain body where we are storing all the emotions, all the old experiences, and we do this for a purpose. We want to protect ourselves, right? There's nothing wrong with it. But is it serving? If it's not serving us, then we're holding on to things that, like, we should pull into more positive energy, and we're not making room for those positive energies to come in or manifest anything because we're holding on to this negative old energies, old emotions, old experiences that are not true anymore and are not serving us anymore. So what you need to do is ask yourself that important question. Are these negative thoughts serving you? Are you willing to let go of them? Because you need to be able to let go of them. You need to want to let go of them. That willingness is the key. Otherwise, you can try so many methods, so many things, and you're still holding on to this. And our ego wouldn't let us, because it's trying to say, hey, like, get more experience like this. Because the more you build yourself with these experiences and these emotions, that's what you're attracting. Because those experiences want something similar, so you're attracting more of those, and then you're basically assuring yourself, hey, see, it happened again. I knew it. I knew this will happen, because you're attracting it. So the minute you're aware of it, you already start breaking the cycle. And the minute you're like, I am ready to let go, Okay, you can say that out loud. You're like, I'm ready to let go. This is not serving me. The minute you say that, the state of mind changes. So once you do that and you're ready to let go, then you can begin the process. The number one thing to do for letting things go is witnessing. I feel like witnessing is an art. It's a skill that we need to learn to do, and you get better at it the more you practice. So how you witness, basically you detach yourself from that emotions or thought form and make sure you're not attaching any emotions, because when you attach emotions to the thought form, it actually makes it more stronger. So you're actually creating more tension, more of those negative thought forms in your energy body. So what you need to do is basically tell yourself, I'm ready to let go, and then focus on your breathing. So a lot of people in yoga or spiritual practices do this, where they sit down and focus on their breathing. Inhale, hold, exhale, and then hold. There's that little gap between inhale and exhale in both ends. So you focus on that, and the more you focus on it, the more you'll actually start focusing on the density of the air coming in, the length of the air coming in, and you start feeling more. So once you're in your present moment, because when you focus on your breathing, you're in your present moment, because it's happening in that second, in that microsecond of you inhaling and exhaling. When you focus on that, all the other thoughts, forms, it will still come. It's not going to be 100% gone. But when you're breathing and in and out and a thought form comes in, all you have to do is witness it. Okay, you don't have to put any labels to it. You don't have to put any judgments, no feelings, nothing. You don't need to do anything with it. It's like passing clouds. It comes, and then once you witness it, you're like, okay, and then it goes, and let it go and come back to your breathing, come back to your present moment. The minute you come back to your present moment, another thought form will come to you. And then what you have to do is witness again and then let it go. So this witnessing, letting go is going to happen for so long, but the more you practice doing it, the quicker it will become. The quicker you will start being in the present moment. So you practice this on a daily basis and see how you feel about it. But one important aspect of this removing negativity I want to tell you is don't focus on the removal of the negative energies or negative thought forms. Because when you focus on the negative thought forms, you're actually attracting more. It's law of attraction. It doesn't know you want it or you don't want it. It just looks at the actual object or subject you're thinking of. So if you're thinking of negative thought forms, it doesn't know if you want it or not. You will just attract more of it. And that's how law of attraction works. So instead of focusing on, okay, I need, you know what, I've been like, instead of beating yourself up, like, you know, I've been thinking negative all the time. I need to change. Instead of focusing on that, just bring in more positive energy. Like start off with some affirmations, or like, you know, start off with being in the present, like I said, breathing and focusing on in the moment. Then that negativity will slowly disappear. It might still be in the back seat somehow, a little bit of it, but it's okay. You just don't need to put attention to it, because where your focus goes, your energy flows as well, and that's how you attract more of it. So stop attracting more negative thoughts by saying, I want to get rid of negative thoughts. Instead, just witness it and allow more positivity, allow being in the present moment, and that negative thought form, your habit of, or the cycle of energy, thinking of negative thought forms will disappear on its own. It will still be there, and acknowledge it. It's not, there's nothing bad about it, unless you're always focusing on it and beating up yourself for it and all that. But if your focus is on good intentions, positivity, your present moment, you know, your breathing, whatever is in that moment, whatever you have in that moment, then there's nothing else that will bother you, even if it exists. Things are going to still exist, but your focus shouldn't go to that. So I hope you got something out of this video. If you did, please click the like button, share this video with other people that will be helpful for you, your family, your friends. And also, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe and click the notification button, because I'm very, very determined to making weekly videos for you to empower you to create your own life the way you want it. We are all divine beings. We have the capability of doing it, so let's do it in a beautiful manner. Thank you. Until then, namaste.